everybody, we're here with
JT Quantum.
Okay, so today he's not in cosplay right now, but he has been and like really going through it, for the past day. See, we're just talking about the pain that he's experienced. So, what is your cosplay?
Sorry?
What is your cosplay?
My cosplay is a Iron Man Neon Tech 4.0 on a Mark 85 suit.
And this is a really unique suit too that has like a custom paint job. So what drew you to kind of like switching it up from like the custom like red and gold?
I always like the Hot Toys figure. Everyone has a Mark 85. Well, not everyone, but there's so many out there. I figure why not bring something new to it. Right. I like the Hot Toys figure. It's just the Mark 50 is not my favorite, so I figure Mark 85 is a fan favorite. Yeah. I like it. It's more comfortable. So
yeah, no, it's really unique. You are, bringing a little bit of diversity when it comes to the style of the Iron Man suit, which is definitely appreciated. How long did it take you, I guess, outside of the actual print time, but like the prep, sanding, painting to get that suit
prep,
done?
Sanding, painting, aside from other commissions and helmets and stuff like that, I'd say a solid 4 months of consecutive work. Yeah.
That's a long time.
It's a very, very, very long time.
I applaud you for that kind of commitment.
Thank you.
And so what drew you to cosplaying in general? Like how long has it been as well?
Cosplaying in general? Oh, well, I cosplayed back in 2017. Okay. 2017, I did Miles Morales, and I thought, why not make something of my own and actually bigger part of it. Yeah, so I saw Mark 85s and I got into 3D printing. I figured if I can do helmets, why not do a whole suit for myself? Make suits and helmets for everyone else. Figure why not splurge myself a little bit. So.
All right, okay. And so how long have you been into 3D printing specifically?
3D printing specifically since 2019, so it's been a while.
Gotcha. What got you into it? What did you see videos, or did you already kind of know about it?
Back in 2016, 2017, I did the research and I got a Prusa. For some reason, I never got it to work, so waited a longer time, got more money together, and I dived right in. 2019, got 2 printers, CR10S Pro, Ender, and
Classic.
Started making miniatures and built helmets from there.
Awesome. Okay, so when it comes to your future plans, do you have anything on the horizon, or are you kind of sitting with Iron Man because it took a long-ass time?
I have a bunch of Iron Man variants that I'm going to be doing. I guess I can disclose it here. I'm going to be doing a full Iron Loki variant suit. That's coming.
Yes.
I'm going to be doing a custom paint job Punisher War Machine. So that's going to be pretty sweet. They really want probably going to be doing a Iron Spider as well, like from the comic books one.
I don't think I've ever actually seen one that has been done to the full extent, and after seeing your suit, I know that you can really bring that to the table.
I'm gonna try my best. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing that come to fruition. But you guys heard it here, folks. Stay tuned. We're gonna be continuing to walk around the con and find some more cool people. But we've been waiting for the chance to meet him. So thank you for taking the time out.
Thank you for having me.
Sounds good. Hello, everybody. Today I am here with
Lindsay Aries. I go by Lily the Bunny Cosplay.
Great. And who are you cosplaying today?
This is my original design of the Evil Queen from Snow White.
I thought so. It looks absolutely fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
What drew you to being this character and doing a custom design?
So I work for a very family friendly chain of Comic-Cons called Fan Expo, and I was looking for something that was very ubiquitously known, right? So I thought Disney,
of course,
but felt like Princess might be a little bit on the boring side, so I wanted to do something a little bit more fun. Yeah, exactly. And I love armor and I love details, so I kind of incorporated the me aspects into it.
We love women in armor.
Yes.
How long did this take you to do?
This was a harrowing 5-week build.
Well, that's actually really fast.
Quick, yeah.
I was going to say, and so is it 100% made by you?
Yes.
Wow, that's absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you for taking the time out. When it comes to Dragon Con, is this your first one? Are you a season vet?
This is my 8th one, but I haven't been to Dragon Con in 10 years.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So I kind of feel like I'm on a different planet right now.
Right, yeah. Do you feel like a lot's changed since then?
It's surprising how much has changed, but it's also incredible how much hasn't.
Right.
It feels like it could be 2013 still for me.
Great, yeah. So when it comes to, your next year plans, Do you try? Are you gonna rewear the cosplay, or do you have anything in the works?
I do have a few other things in the works along similar vein, original designs. But I do foresee me wearing this costume a few times. I'm
Awesome.
quite proud of it.
Yeah. Do you have any future cons coming up for yourself?
Yeah, I'll be at Fan Expo San Francisco and Holiday Matsuri.
Beautiful. Okay. Well, I am looking forward to seeing whatever you come up with next. So thank you for taking the time.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. Hey, everybody. I'm here with.
Maximum Carnage, real name Josh.
Hey, Josh.
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you too. And so we're going to be talking a little bit about today. What drew you to cosplaying as Captain America?
This is one of my absolute favorite looks that he had in the MCU. It's probably my favorite suit that he's done.
Yeah, actually mine too. It's a really good one. How long have you been cosplaying?
I've been cosplaying since 2016.
Oh wow, that's a hot minute. Okay. And then me and you were already talking about this a little bit beforehand, but how many Comic Cons have you gone to? How many times have you been to Dragon Con?
I've been to Dragon Con. I believe this is my 3rd year at Dragon Con. Altogether, I think I've only been to about 10 conventions maybe.
Okay, wow, that's still a lot though. So
Trying to up that number.
Yeah, I mean us too. When it comes to your future plans, do you plan on doing a different type of cosplay, or what does your future plans look like?
I actually do plan on doing different cosplay moving forward. I want to start 3D printing,
Hell
and
yeah.
focusing more on making my own stuff versus having it commissioned or bought.
That's fair. Do you have anything in mind that you'd like to start 3D printing?
I'm actually working on an Iron Spider suit at the moment.
Okay, you're the second person who told me that, and I'm really excited because there's a lot of versatility that can come with an Iron Spider suit.
Absolutely.
And so I think that'll be really cool, especially when it comes to the functional part of like harnessing that on. Will be fun.
Yeah, that's gonna be a challenge that I'm not looking forward to. See me.
Okay, and so when it comes to your future cons, what's on the radar for you?
That I'm honestly not sure. Probably WonderCon next year is what we're shooting for.
Yeah, I think that'll be really cool. We plan on going to WonderCon as well. So hopefully we can run into you there.
That'd be awesome.
When it comes to just like your origins, what really got you into cosplaying?
Well, I've always loved Marvel, superheroes, DC, all that stuff. And originally I just wanted to own a Spider-Man suit, so I bought one. I didn't know anything about cosplay, and that led to all this.
So it started with Spider-Man.
It did.
I feel like that's a very humble beginning that just leads into continuing to keep going with cosplay and then getting obviously very elaborate. When it comes to your suit, did you have any things that you did where you made, tailor adjustments, or was this just like custom fitted to you? Did you buy it somewhere? Or?
Yeah, I bought this from a company called White Sheep Leather, and it was completely tailored to me, used all my measurements.
That's pretty impressive. I've been hearing really good things about them.
Lately, they've been a little hit or miss, I'll be honest.
Maybe, yeah, with, production and all the production
That's what
stuff.
I try to assume. So.
Yeah, but no, this is a beautiful whole set right here. They
Thank
did
you
a
so
really
much.
good job. And
They did. I'm very happy with it.
Good. Okay. Well, and do you have any kind of like feedback or advice you would give to people who want to get into cosplaying or anything like that?
Yeah, I'd say, first of all, go for it. There's plenty of characters. It's an endless list of things that you could do, no matter how elaborate or how simple. Go for it. It's so much fun, and I highly recommend it.
Thank you. Well, we are kind of wrapping up for our day. We got to meet so many wonderful people, and so thank you for taking some time and trying to meet with us.
Absolutely.
Hopefully we get to see you in WonderCon, but for right now, we will talk at you. Hey everyone, it's Kayla with Nerdy AF. Do you guys have Instagram? Okay, what's your Instagram handle?
H. Cook, the cellist.
Okay, and yours?
I don't.
Okay, so we just have a fan favorite over here that we can admire from afar. But okay, when it comes to your cosplays, who are you?
Doctor Strange.
And you?
Captain America.
Okay, and so what drew you to the character that you wanted to be?
He's always been one of my favorite Marvel characters. He's different. He has like a whole magic system as opposed to just brute strength. And gosh, it's really fun.
Fair, yeah, no, it's very like flowy. I do like that. And what about for you?
He's always the good guy, so it's always appealing.
Do you feel like you're a good guy?
I try to be.
We can admire that too. Okay, and then when it came to your cosplay, did you do anything where you were making it, or where did you get it?
A lot.
You made a lot of it?
making. Yeah, things are falling apart at this point. But,
As per usual.
Some of it's bought, some of it's kind of retrofit on top. The cape I had to buy, but then I added a couple things on
Fair.
the sides. Glass so that you can actually take it off and on.
Okay.
Give it to people when they're taking pictures kind of thing.
Right, how long did it take to make all that?
I've been wearing this one for 5 or 6 years. Every year I try to add something new onto it, so it's hard to quantify hours.
Yeah, no, it's super elaborate, beautiful detail. And what about for
Times
you?
irrelevant.
Yeah.
Mine is pretty much all off the shelf, white cheap leather, and the Legend shield.
Yeah, and where did you get it?
This is white sheep leather.
White sheep leather, okay.
Yeah. And my daughter's really into cosplay, so I support as best I can.
I love
And the way
that.
I support is I buy it.
Great. Is she here today?
She is. She's right here.
Oh, hello, daughter. Okay, we have another one. This is Wanda. We're doing a podcast. Well, thank you guys. If there's anything you want to say, this is your first con for multiple.
Number 10 for me.
10. Oh, we're seasoned vet. Great. Second, and for you?
Second.
Second as well. Okay, so hopefully we can be here again next year and see these guys again. But thank you guys for the meantime. Hey guys, we have Starlight and Homelander. How are you guys doing today?
Good.
Doing good. Is this your first con, or is this? Are you seasoned vets?
It's my first. You're 10?
I'm about 10 years in.
10. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you gone to Dragon Con every single time, or do you kind of travel around?
Yeah, so I live in Atlanta and I love going to Dragon Con, so that's my annual con that I go to.
Awesome. Okay. And so, what drew you to your character for today? Who are you? I guess I already introduced them, but you know.
So I'm Homelander, one of the characters from The Boys, and that's a series that we've been watching together. We really enjoy. It's a really good political commentary and a lot of fun stuff in it. The premise of the show: what if superheroes were like natural people and experiencing the same sort of emotions? And it's just a fun show to watch. And so I like portraying characters, even though my character is not exactly the best one. I still enjoy playing characters from that show.
And what drew you to Starlight?
Because she's the good one.
We got yin and yang over
Yeah.
here.
I also like that she went from being like kind of the goody-goody to a little sassy in the end. So
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we have a whole team now.
yeah.
But okay, great. So when it comes to any characters you're looking to play in the future, what's on the horizon? You guys looking at making your own cosplays? How does that work for you guys?
Yeah, so this is my first year. I did Ursula yesterday, and so I made like the tentacles and the outfit. So I'm definitely already brainstorming what I want to do next year. Something with Glinda the Good Witch is on my radar, but outside of that, not sure yet.
Okay. What about for you? Any future plans?
None at the moment. I usually wait a couple months out and then try and figure something out a little bit more closer to the con. Just kind of see what material there is like that in that 1 year time and work from that.
Okay, great. And the last question I have for you guys is, what got you into cosplaying?
Him. But I, in all truthfulness, I really love Disney, and so it was kind of a natural transition to do a costume from that and then kind of follow his lead.
Yeah. I enjoy dressing up and just being part of the community. People are very passionate about doing cosplay and being around like-minded individuals who are very much into it, and there's just a very open and friendly community. It's just something cool to be a part of.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys. Hopefully we can see you guys again next year.
Yeah.
And whatever you guys decide to plan. But thank you guys for your time.
Thank
Right.
you.
Hey everyone, we're here with,
Daniel Build. Ryro Studios.
and together they have been like a dynamic duo that they traveled to some cons before in the past. And so kind of to start us off, who are you today?
I'm Buzz Lightyear from the latest 2022 Pixar film Lightyear.
Okay, and what inspired you to be him?
Honestly, I've really loved space and just making suits, and when I saw the Lightyear trailer, the EVA space suit was just really awesome, and I wanted to get it done.
Yeah, no, it looks super dope. And what about you?
So I am introducing the cel-shaded Mark 7.
And what inspired that? That's very unique and original.
Well, what inspired me was I wanted to use my art degree for something, and then I also wanted to bring more artistic styles into the world of 3D printing.
How has the response been to your suit so far? I've seen it kind of blow up.
Really well, only because a lot of people are more familiar with the Borderlands kind of theme, and it's technically cell shading but saturated. But yeah, I want to kind of show homage to the comic book style and the MCU.
Yeah, no, it's hella dope. And kind of going into where your guys' origins were for cosplaying, what got you into cosplaying?
So I've always been building my entire life, from making cardboard Iron Man suits from when I first watched the movie in 2008, the first Iron Man. The first real con I went to was in Charleston last year, suited up in my Doom suit. But I've been making suits ever since before that. But now I've really gone fully into 3D printing. So now I have a fully printed Buzz suit, my Zombu suit, and then the Doom suit.
Yeah, so you're adding quickly, it sounds like.
Yes, I have 2 more on the way.
Ooh, can you disclose that for the...
Sounds like he's having kids.
I have the Mark 1 Iron Man suit.
2 on the way.
Oh, hey. I have the Mark 1 Iron Man suit. That one will be done for Vegas, and then I'm also making the Mark 49 Rescue suit.
That's going to be super cool. I'm excited to see that. And what about you? What got you into cosplay?
I had plenty of clients in the past that always kind of wanted something more specialized in the cosplay and props. So I've always done stuff with like landscaping and all that. And then, COVID happened, everyone decided to be a nerd, and then I was like, you know what, I'm going to capitalize on this. And then, then I was like, why not enjoy it myself and attend these cons again. So.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. And so what are your future plans? Do you have anything in the horizon?
I am going to retire.
Really?
No, I'm not. Honestly, I'm going to take a break. This has been the most excruciating physical pain. An Iron Man suit is not the funnest, but I mean it's rewarding. Don't get me wrong, but I think I have Mark 85 upcoming. I have like a Civil War concept, but it's kind of in the air for like Level Up in the next big convention. So.
Okay, cool. And are you going to be there with them?
Yeah, I'll definitely be in Vegas next year with the Mark 1.
Yeah. Is it going to be more of like a tradition now that you guys started with that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think Level Up's going to be necessarily like our group in general. I mean, it really solidified our friendships and relationships, clearly. So, but no, it's definitely a staple point of what we're trying to achieve here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
And is there anything new that you guys want to be doing moving forward? You kind of have created a really good image when it comes to 3D printing. You've established a huge presence in that kind of community.
I think just really introducing, like, I feel like everyone and their mother is like got a 3D printer now. So I think like even like practical use, which I don't do so much practical stuff, but I think just really building the standard. I mean, everyone is continually to like just grow in this space, especially in like Marvel or Disney. But I think just really building the standard.
Yeah, I'd say like growing and just making almost like you step out of a movie with it. Whether that's motorizing or putting electronics in the suit, which I know a lot of people are doing, but really just leveling that part up. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so if you had to give any kind of input for people who are looking to either get into cosplaying or 3D printing, what are some things that you guys feel would be valuable for them to either know, or what kind of motivational things would you say?
I'd say don't stop building. Like, I mean, I've been making suits and helmets and props with like cardboard and foam my entire life, and I really got back into 3D printing around 2020. I mean, it's almost been 2 years of me really putting effort in. Yeah, I just say, reach out to people, make a lot of friends, enjoy it, and just don't stop going.
Hi everyone, I'm here with...
I am It's Commander Viking. You can find me on Instagram at It's Commander Viking.
Perfect, okay, so we got the links. Okay, and so to begin us off, what got you into cosplay?
It was back around maybe 2007. I just kept seeing pictures of it on the internet, and I decided, hey, I'm going to give it a shot. And I think my first costume was Galford from Samurai Showdown.
Sweet, okay, awesome. And so when it comes to Comic-Cons, is this your first one, or are you a seasoned vet?
I guess I'd say I'm a seasoned vet. I've been coming to Dragon Con since 2010.
Oh, wow, yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
So what drew you to this character in particular?
I've drawn more to the classics, and I think Vampire Hunter D is like a starter anime for a lot of people, and same with like Akira and all that. So I just picked this one. I just thought, I don't know, I just like the character. I like the mystique. I like the dark fantasy type stuff. So yeah, that's what drew me to this character.
Moody and dark, I like it.
Yeah.
And so when it came to the crafting part, did you do a lot of it? Did you find things online? How did that look like for you?
I did most of it. I did the sword out of plywood. I did the hat out of leather first time. The armor thing, I know that this particular character doesn't necessarily have armor, but I also don't have like a perfect six-pack like he does, so I kind of had to fill in the blanks there. But most of all the foam work's mine. The cape I did myself, and And yeah, I mean, the undergarments I did buy, but most of it, I'd say 75-80% of it is me.
Okay, wow. And it looks absolutely wonderful. So thank you
Appreciate
for
it.
taking the time out.
Yeah.
We'll be posting his social medias as well.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey everyone, it is Kayla and we are at the Hyatt. We are going to be interviewing Jedi Variant. And yeah, so today we have her beautiful cosplay. Who are you today? Okay, and what made you choose this character? Oh my gosh, I love Loki, and so when I knew that the show came out, I was like, I have to do something. And I cut my hair short, and I was like, perfect time. Our full set. So. Okay, and I know he knows already, but for our viewers, how long did it take you to work on this? Well, I kind of procrastinated too long, so 3 weeks before the convention, I started it. So I rushed it all through 3 weeks, but a long time in that time, yeah. And so is this your first drag con? Yes, this is my first drag con. Are you going to be planning to do any cons in the future? Are you going to do this cosplay? I haven't planned any new cons this year yet, but I definitely want to attend some more, and I'll probably be attending my con again next year. And what state are you like located in? Tennessee. Perfect. Okay, so we're all kind of traveling around here. It's really great to see her. Follow her on Instagram. We'll put her handle in the description or wherever we're going to be posting this. I have no idea. But thank you guys. And
I saw you guys, saw the video with Frank. I learned so much from Frank to begin with, and so much of what he said. And with one part of your video, he's like, if it hurts at home, fix it. If it pinches, fix it. And I was like, okay. And I had so much that was kind of hurting. I was like, you know what? He's right. Let me get this right done.
So you took something from the podcast.
Took something from the podcast. I was like, because I've watched all his stuff, but that's something that he didn't say before. I'm like, you know what? That's all his stuff is really good, useful stuff. I said, you know what? I'm listening to that. So
that's a rule of thumb that I'm taking with too, because I'm also into 3D printing. Both of us are, and so I've only worn a couple suits, but I never gave it that test run, and then I've gotten bruised the shit out of myself, and I'm like, this is not a good time.
This thing is form fitted. I took it off last night. My whole chest, my arms, thighs, everything's bruised. It was my first time wearing it Friday night, like ever, like out and open with all the electronics working. And I was like, I'll wear it for like 30 minutes. 4 hours later, I was in it. And yesterday, I worked the entire day yesterday. Did like 13,000 steps yesterday, 11,000 steps Friday. And I just put it on today for the first time and wear it till the clock runs out.
I was going to say, like, when you eat and you get bloated, how does that feel?
I can't gain any weight. Actually, outside of other Ironman, I lost weight. I lost like 12 pounds just sweating it off because I'm like, this thing is just, there's nowhere to go.
Who needs to go to the gym? Just got to walk around the con.
Oh yeah, with an Ironman suit, you're good to go. So no, definitely. I saw you guys. I had to see you guys. I had to meet you guys in person.
No,
so
thank you for taking the time out. We've been waiting to meet you too, which makes me want to ask, like, when it comes to the suit, like, what inspired you specifically? Like, was this always a game plan, or did you kind of get into like things a little bit later?
Started 3D printing for the first time in November. Bought a printer. Frankly, said the CR10S Pro.
Yep.
Bought that one. And first time printing, had a few mishaps. Met this company called Z Labs in Atlanta. Amazing resource. They helped me fix the issues I had with the printer. They helped me get some, hey, do this instead. I buy all my filament from them. And then I just got into it and then started printing all the pieces, had them all laid out. And one night I'm watching a Braves game, me and my wife, my whole family, Braves fans. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do something different. And at first, everyone's like, no, that's not going to work. But then if you look on my Instagram, I did a little sketch. And I did a little filled-in sketch. And I go, guys, look at this. They go, okay, if you can make that work. And then yesterday, there's a photographer. Her name is Nikki. It's amazing work. And she was like, I kind of heard about it. I thought maybe it'd be a T-shirt and a helmet. I said, no, I want to do something different. Like even this, I lit it up so it's the Braves logo lights up, and you got the back, just
360 guys.
Iron Man Mark 85. That's his number. So it's just I want to do something different. I said I didn't post anything for a whole year. I wanted people not to know what I was doing.
Surprise, everybody.
I've had really great reception so far. Really great.
I was going to say that's the thing that I love about 3D printing is that you can be as creative as you want with it. And you've really delivered on that. And, right now, Iron Man suits are becoming really popular. I don't want to say that they're overdone because everyone is putting a little bit of their own twist on it. But you took it to like a whole new extreme, and I think that's cool because that gives people, that's what cosplay is all about.
Oh, yeah.
All types of bodies, all types of interests, and if you want to do a little bit of a mashup, it's so cool to finally see like what people think about. And you did Like the paint job, I'm looking at this is stunning.
I got a buddy I commissioned to help me out with that. I sanded it. He wet sanded it. He hit it with automotive paint. And I said, I just want to take it to the next level. So I know my lane, and my lane is not painting. So I was like, hey, man, can you help me out? He goes, yeah. And it's just amazing work. If you're on Instagram, he's on there. And I think I've linked for him. And it's just, it just came all together. Just really worked.
So this is obviously like a huge project. How long did it take you to do?
I started printing last November.
Okay, great.
But I was still fixing. None of the electronics were done until 2 days before the con. I was up at 3 in the morning, like, let me do these palms. I was like even this one's kind of finicky, just learning the palms. I was like, even the chest, I put it all together like 2 nights before the con. Woke up at 3 in the morning, and my wife was the most amazing cheerleader. She's like, hey, if you're gonna do this, do it right, and don't go half, just go all the way. And I just love that because it got me to the next place. So
Right. No, and that's fantastic. It really did pay off. When it comes to future cons, do you have anything planned?
I'm going to build it better. I'm going to fix the hands. I want to add more detail. Everyone's like, man, you should put the World Series ring. I'm like, I know. I didn't think about that. So I think next year I'm not going to do a full suit because I already have plans for other ones. I'm thinking about doing the Mark 1 Ultron when he was all busted up. That's the one I've been thinking about doing for a long time. And I was like, that won't be so hard. I say that. But I don't know. You never know. 3D printing and cosplay, you're like, oh, I'm done. This is it. And then it's like, wait a minute. How about this? It can't be that long. So
yeah, you feel like you find your bread and butter, but you're like, well, I was inspired.
Yes.
Well, I'm excited to see that because I feel like I haven't seen that in action in any other person. Like Iron Man is kind of becoming up and coming, and so you're having these really cool creative ideas now moving forward. So hopefully we see you at another con. This is our first time at Dragon Con. But we probably plan on coming again next year. This has been
it's
fantastic.
the only con I've ever. My daughter cosplays with me. She's upstairs to Black Widow, and she's gotta meet you too because your butcher is amazing. Your butcher is amazing. I saw her line like, oh, there's a bullet. I gotta meet him, and the Rogue, amazing. I was like, I gotta meet you guys, and I definitely you can give me a picture, 3 of us together, and tag me on it definitely because I'd love to get that because I was like, and then I didn't. It's funny because I met so many builders tonight, the past couple nights, people I've been following with tons of followers, and I'm fanboying out. Like, I can't believe I got to meet you. And they're like, tell me about your suit. I'm like, no, tell me about yours. It was just, I love the community. The community is amazing. They help you out. They go above and beyond. It's not, hey, I'm not going to tell you about this. Hey, this is what I learned. This works. This doesn't work. Try this, try that. People stop me. I'm like, hey, man, this is my suit. This is what I did. This is what I didn't do. I had a friend help me paint it. I try to be as open as people were with me. So, and I love that community about that. Love that.
That's the best part. It's like fangirling is accepted at every level.
Oh yeah. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I get to meet you.
Well, we appreciate you taking the time out and letting us see your suit. Arguably one of the best Iron Man suits I think I've ever seen.
Oh my gosh, thank you. That means a lot.
Well, thank you. I want to learn from you, so we're gonna learn all the secrets and gatekeep. But